I have been tagged in another Funko Tag Challenge video by Jimmy Barnes, fantastic YouTuber and great friend. And I say I've been tagged, I kind of tagged myself. We were in a group chat and he mentioned that he's been tagged in a Tag Challenge video, and I said to him, if it's Funko related and it's a good tag, count me in. I've got plenty of time right now and I'd love to do it. I love these Tag Challenge videos. Turns out it's 14 questions. Whew. Or as Jimmy would say, woo!
Woohoo! Yes.
Yeah, 14 questions. This is probably gonna be a long video, so let's just jump straight into it. Welcome all you awesome people to the Geeky Heathen channel. I am Glenn, the Geeky Heathen, here with my Moneys Funko Quarantine Tag Challenge. I believe Moneys is the YouTuber who started this all off. I'm not too sure, to be honest with you, why it's called that. I'm sure that's what it is. But I was tagged by, like I said, Jimmy Barnes, fantastic YouTuber. Links to him in the description down below, along with people who I'm tagging, because that's right, I'm tagging some people. I think I should just jump straight into the questions.
Question 1 is, which is your favourite pop line to collect? Really?
For me, currently, it is the Star Wars. Jimmy was right. Jimmy tagged me and Lee and said, it's probably going to be Star Wars answers. I looked at the questions. Yeah, probably. My favourite line to collect is Star Wars. I love how many different pops there are in a Star Wars line. So yeah, for me, Star Wars at the moment.
Question 2, if you could only collect one franchise, which would it be?
Again, it's going to have to be Star Wars. Now, there's a reason for this though. I would collect other franchises more than Star Wars if they had more variety in their Funko Pops. The Star Wars line has so many different creatures, so many different vehicles, so many different people, that the franchise and the line itself, Funko Pop line, is fantastic. I wish Funko would put more effort into some of the other franchises to make them grow as big as Star Wars lines, and then yeah, I would be more interested in them, especially like fantasy lines. If there was more Lord of the Rings pops, I'd probably go more Lord of the Rings because I'm a huge fantasy fan. But the answer is still Star Wars at the moment.
Question 3, how far have you travelled for a pop? Not very.
The furthest I've actually travelled, not intentionally looking for a pop, would be to Leicester. I travelled to Leicester and I bought some pops from there, so kicked off my collection. So that's from where I am, Milton Keynes, that's 54 miles away, which is equivalent to 86 kilometres. I've never got up for a pop release before. I don't tend to buy that many Funko Pops. Most of my Funko Pops initially started off from sub boxes. I do a lot of unboxings on my channel, and I've never really felt the desire and need to get one straight away when it comes out. I normally wait a little while to see what the best deal is. The earliest I've actually got up would probably be, the only time I've ever got up early would be to go to a charity shop. I saw a Funko Pop. I saw Jareth from Labyrinth in a window of a charity shop and it was shut, so I went up early the next morning and got to a charity shop before it opened so I can get in there and buy it. So that's the earliest, would be that, and that was about 7 o'clock in the morning I think I got up for it.
Question 5, what is your favourite pop retailer in store and online? Well,
in store, like I say, I'm a bit of the bargain hunter when it comes to pops, so as much as I'd like to say somewhere like Forbidden Planet, because I love Forbidden Planet Internationals, when you go there, I love seeing all different Funko Pops there. As much as I love seeing them, that many and that variety, one of my favourite places is B&M Bargains. Here in the UK, it's a cheap shop that sells cheap things, and you can get Funko Pops for about £4 or £5. And I've got a few vaulted Star Wars Funko Pops from there for £5. They don't have anything up to date. They're probably about 5 years behind, I'd say, on Funko Pops, but they're very, very good value, and so I'm going to say B&M. Online, I would have to say Pop in a Box, purely for their mystery boxes. It's one of my favourite mystery box for Funko Pops. And then other retailers online would be Pop Culture, EMP, but Pop in a Box is my answer for that.
Question 6 is, who is your favourite Funko YouTuber?
I do not think I can choose a single Funko YouTuber because I don't really watch, like Jimmy Barnes said, I don't really watch many big Funko YouTubers. I tend to watch a lot of smaller YouTubers. I'm part of a community of YouTubers here, and we all watch each other's content and chat to each other on a daily basis. So I don't think I could choose one, if I'm very honest. I think we're all equal. We're all equally as good as each other, and we all make the same content. We just share our passion for Funko. So I'm not going to choose one favourite. Everyone is my favourite.
Number 7, do you use PPG or the Funko app? Well,
I use the Funko app, but like Jimmy pointed out in his answer, the Funko app uses pop price guides in it. I didn't even know there was a difference between pop price guide and Funko. I thought it was all one thing.
Number 8, which pop in your collection is worth the least?
The pop in my collection is worth the least is Goku, Casual Goku. I looked on the app, he's worth £3 on the app. This one here, Goku 527. On the app, he's worth £3. I don't know why. I went and checked him out on eBay, and the cheapest I can find this Funko Pop on eBay was £12. So again, it's just something to do with the app. But that's the cheapest one on the app, £3. Next question.
Number 9, which pop in your collection is worth the most?
I answer this every single tag challenge, I think. The one that's worth the most, according to the app, is Hoggle from Labyrinth. He's worth £41 according to the app. But you are not going to pick up an in-box Hoggle for anything less than £100. Go check him out now. Go to eBay, have a look. I've looked before I filmed this again. I found one on eBay for £39, and that is an out-of-box Hoggle. Any in-box Hoggle from Labyrinth, you're going to look for £130 to £150. I don't know why the pop price guide tells me that it's £41.
Question 10, which flopped pop in your collection is your favourite?
Easy answer, none of them. I don't have any flop pops.
Number 11, which pop in your collection has the coolest mould?
It's a tough question because most pops have the same sort of generic pose, and it's a strange question. Mould. I mean, I suppose by the mould you mean like the pose. So therefore, I would have to say probably one of the ones that are not just standing with their arms by the side. I'm gonna go with Swifty Rick. Number 527, EMP pre-release. Gonna have to say this one because if you look at the picture on the side there, he's very shiny. I've got him in a pop protector. He is posing. He's kneeling down in his pose, so I think it's more unique and a lot more interesting to me.
Number 12, which pop in your collection do you think has the most room for improvement?
I would have to say any of the earlier pops. I'm gonna do a video on this at some point, I think, because comparing some of the early release pops to the new pops now, there's quite a big difference, and it's quite interesting to have a look at it. For example, I'll use Luke Skywalker. Now this is a 2016 Galactic Convention exclusive. Now, if you look, you see generic pose, but the detail on the pop itself is very basic. He has his medallion around his neck, and even the medallion doesn't stand out very well. There's not very clear detail on it, and the paint job, I almost knocked my pops everywhere then, and the paint job is very generic, I'd say. It's not very, very clear. Whereas if you look at some of the newer released Star Wars pops that come out, the detail that goes into them is phenomenal. So any older pop. So most for improvement, I would say my Luke Skywalker 2016 out of my collection.
Well, because question 13 is which pop in your collection is your least favourite. So there we are, Claire.
My least favourite pop. This is a very difficult one. I'm going to have to say it's a Marvel pop. It is Hulk, number 379, the Golden Hulk. Now, the reason this is my least favourite is not because of Marvel, it's Hulk is one of my favourite characters from Marvel, hence I've still got Hulk. But I prefer Hulk from Thor Ragnarok. That style of Hulk for me is fantastic. I love that. I like Scar, Son of Hulk, the comics, so that's why I like Hulk. They should make a Funko Pop with him. It's brilliant. So, but like I say, that's my least favourite because it's gold. I'm not a fan of golden pops. I don't know why Funko Pop have to make their pops metallic all the time. There's a few that I like. I think it's just the gold I don't like. I like, there's a Yoda, it's green I like. There's a Red Vader I like. But the gold Hulk, no. Green Hulk maybe, that would have made sense. But that's my least favourite.
Question 14, the last question is, which pop in your collection is your all-time favourite? Well,
Now, my favourite pop changes on a daily basis. So I'm going to answer this as today. My favourite pop today, as of right now, it's not a Star Wars pop. It is Warhammer 40,000 Primaris Intercessor. It's the store exclusive DIY pop. I absolutely love this pop. I love it because it's the colour is the exact colour that the figures, the Warhammer 40,000 figures used to come in before they're pre-painted. And I used to collect Warhammer. I absolutely love Warhammer. So that pop is my favourite in the collection. Currently, right now. Give it 10 minutes after I film this and I start editing, I'll probably change my mind. I change my mind all the time. I cannot choose one favourite pop. Can you choose one favourite pop? That's going to be my main question to you. So comment, like, share, subscribe. All the normal YouTube stuff down below. But let me know, can you choose one favourite pop or do you change your mind? Because I can't choose one. But that is the tag completed, all 14 questions. I will leave all 14 questions in the description down below for those I'm going to tag. I'm going to tag 3 people. Once again, thank you very much, Jimmy Barnes. I absolutely loved this challenge, and it was a challenge because I kept changing my mind over and over. I'm going to tag Jess and Peyton from Absolute Unboxing because there's 2 of you, so the 2 of you can both answer. So it's going to be 14 questions towards both of you. And I'm going to tag Bearded Geek Reviews, Dale, purely because I want to see some Walking Dead pops and I want to see some Sons of Anarchy pops. And I know he's going to have some of them in there in his collected choice answers. Then the third person, I'm going to tag Abigail Barry, BBW. Just like Jimmy, I also support her on Patreon. She started a Patreon for her art, which is fantastic. I see a lot of Abby's art. I haven't seen too much of your collection, Abby. I would love to see some of your Funkos and hear some of the answers to this. But I'm going to end it here. I'm the Geeky Heathen. As always, much love. And until next time, stay awesome.